What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on MULN Stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video I will first of all show you where we are on a price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that we don't have a lot of bullish news regarding this asset. I have to say that we don't have any of them, but I will show you what should you know in order to make a proper decision or a proper investment decision regarding MULN. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video just a couple of days ago at this very point, and I've told you that most likely this asset should break its all-time low, and it should go lower despite any efforts that David Misery and any people in the board of directors might take in order to push the price of the stock higher. And it happened. During just last two sessions, this asset lost about 35% of its value. And guys, I know that a lot of people lost a bunch of money with this asset. And if you watch any of more than 100 videos that I made regarding MULN, you can see that I've told you multiple times that this asset doesn't worth your attention as the long-term holdings. And basically this price action proves my words. If you zoom out to any time frame, you will not see nothing except the consistent movement to the downside. If you Google MULN stock, you will see its performance. If you switch to any time frames, 1 day, losses of 18.58%, 5 days, negative 35.44%, 1 month, negative 51.27%, 6 months, negative 98.88%, year to date, 99.11%, 1 year, 99.62%, 5 year, 99.95%. And from the very beginning, it lost 100% of its value. So I have to say that the current price is 64 cents. If you divide this by 9 of the second reverse split and divide it by 25 of the first reverse stock split, you will have less than quarter of a penny of the real price of the stock. And this is, I have to say, this is a ridiculous price. So, what you should know in order to make a proper investment decision? First of all, I know that a lot of people just pay their attention on the official news that are published on their website, but it is not the case. Definitely, you have to close a look on the CEO Twitter and of the Twitter account of Mullen Automotive. But in this case, you will also not find any useful news. And I have to say that David Misery again closed the ability to comment on his tweets because he don't want to see this the wave, the tsunami of negative posts regarding his company and himself. So let me show you that we still have several people who are trying to shield the stock. You know them, they are making videos on YouTube. It is Cal from Financial Journey and Business Debt. And I have to say that if you take a look on their videos, as you can see, Business Debt, basically the almost 100% of his videos are dedicated to MULN Automotive. And ask yourself honestly, who was the person who attracted your attention and who so-called helped you to make this decision to invest in MULN? I think it was these two guys. Most likely it was these two guys. But right now, when this company, when MULN Automotive is still stealing the money from their shareholders, they started to make less videos regarding MULN, especially Cal from Financial Journey. On top of that, guys, a lot of people for now pay their attention on this fact that David Misery, let me show you, we are on Insider Trading's list. David Misery purchased stocks from MULN Automotive for the first time ever, and he spent about $100,000, as you can see right here. But guys, let me show you this. This is the total amount of remuneration that David Mishry received from Mullen Automotive from 2019 till present day, and he received more than $150 million. On top of that, board of directors still have 52 million shares that they received before the reverse stock split, and these shares wasn't affected by reverse stock split. This means at the current price they still can pull out of your pockets about $40 million, a bit less than $40 million, and it is ridiculous. On top of that, guys, David Mishry is still lying, and let me show you the number of shares outstanding of this stock. For now, let me show you right here. The shares float is 180.594 million shares. If you multiply it by 9, we will have about 1.6 billion shares pre-reverse stock split, before the second reverse stock split. But back in June, according to their official statements, it was about 650 million shares, something along these lines. But David Mishry right after that said that he will not dilute existing shareholders anymore, at least till the end of 2023. And he lied. He lied again, because since the end of June, the number of shares outstanding became higher for more than 3 times. And it is ridiculous. It is ridiculous how he can do it, and he is still doing it. On top of that, probably you know that they published their earnings report with the first revenue that they received by selling 22 vehicles. But if you take a look on this article that was published by Smithy Accountant on Reddit thread related to Mullen, you will see that it is not the real numbers, because cost of goods sold is not at $248,669,000. The real cost of goods of these vehicles, let me show you somewhere here, is more than $600,000 plus Mullen's additional costs. And this means they don't have any money at all by selling these vehicles, and nothing can change it, because you should know not only their news that they publish on their official website, but you have to read all the documents that this company is posting. And if you don't know how to do it, just find on Reddit Reddit threads related to Mullen, and here you will find a lot of threads that describe and explain you what is happening behind the scenes with this company, and what should you do if you want to make a proper decision regarding the investment in this stock. On top of that, let me show you one of the recent articles that was published just yesterday on Seeking Alpha, and it says, Mullen, bankruptcy is a serious risk. And the summary is following. As of Q2 2023, Mullen still hasn't realized any revenue from its vehicle sales. Mullen has around 235 million in cash, which is only enough to keep it operating for full year 2023. Despite its cash position, Mullen announced a $25 million stock buyback program in July. And for the experienced traders, for the experienced investors, all of these bullet points are the pure red flags. And ask yourself, why not so many official press releases and official articles are published regarding Mullen? Because institutional investors are not the targets of David Mishry. He targeted on the retail community. That is why he uses these shillers like Financial Journey, Business Debt, Chacha with his Twitter account, who consistently trying to shill this stock. But I have to say that if you do properly your due diligence, definitely you will find that this asset doesn't worth your attention. And that is why let's continue with the technical analysis. And before we dive deep right here, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and family. And so, what should we expect next? I have to say that fundamentally, I don't see any upcoming news or any type of catalysts that might drive the price of this asset higher in the long period of time. Definitely, we might see some spikes in its price, but all of them will be just random spikes for a couple of dozens percents, and then we will see another decrease and breakout below the previous all-time low. So, and that is why just do your own due diligence and make your own conclusion whether this asset is worth your attention or not. And if you like my video, please hit the like button, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm back.